Guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have BMW M340i, and today this is the 7th generation offering from BMW 3 Series. Now we won't call it 3 Series specifically because this is specifically made for the performance section, and this launched in 1975, and this is the 2023 latest spec from BMW. Now everything, the suspension, the engine, all are in M Sport badging and M Sport performance level. Now today we are going to take a look inside, and before we talk about the specifications, let's take a quick walk around and see what this BMW 340i has to offer. Alright guys, let's take a look at the front profile. Now first, let's take a look at the grille first. Now this is a massive grille, to be honest, and this is finished in all black, in piano black finish. You have the BMW logo above there, and below there you're not going to get a camera, but yes, you have 4 parking sensors, a number plate area, and below that you have air intake for the radiator. So on your left you have some, again, plastic but air intakes here and there, and here on your left as well, on both the sides. Right above that you have the BMW M340i headlight. Now this is high beam, low beam, and you can have the corner indication as well as in night it is going to have a little performance with the lights, and in night you are going to get it, the DRLs work really nice and look sharp at night as well. So in front, the total width of this car is 1827 millimeter with a ground clearance of about 130 millimeter. And you do have the M Sport suspension system working in here, so you can lower the height by 10 millimeter, or you can increase it by 10 millimeter. Now let's take a look at the side. Man, this color looks really absolutely stunning with the sun. Now this color specifically comes with this 2023 model only. Now this is a new introduction, and the specific name I'm forgetting, but yes, this is, you can call it blue. These tires are 19 inches. Now you have 2 dimensions in the tires, at the front and at the rear. So in the front you have 225 by 40 R19, so these are 19 inches alloy, but at the rear you have 255 by 40 R19. But we'll get back to that later. But look at these calipers, guys. This is M40 brake calipers, and massive brakes. The suspension in the front is dual spring coil suspension, some M-Sport badging here. Now this is retraceable, and now these OR beams, you can have the carbon fiber package as well, which is an M performance package, but here you have the side OR beams finished in black with side indicators. Now as you approach the car gets unlocked automatically and closes automatically as you go off. The total length of this car is 4.7, and the height is about 1440 millimeter with a ground clearance, again, is 130. So you have the fuel cap here. So see, as you move near to the car, it is going to open automatically and retrace it back. You have the shark fin antenna, a sunroof, and coming here you have automatic rain sensing wipers, huge hood. We'll take a look inside the engine as well, but that we'll come back to that later. Now coming back to the back, you again have the LEDs with indicators and with white LEDs in case you're taking the car at the reverse, and M badging again with 340i badging. Now you have dual spoilers with a good black cladding panel at the back, and here you have the parking sensors as well, towing hook area, these night reflectors here as well. The back side looks more aggressive than the front, to be honest, but massive. These spoilers are massive, guys. So let's take a look inside the boot. You have the BMW logo, and you have the rear camera. Now this rear windshield comes with a defogger as well. Let's open the hood. Now this opens automatically, so you have a space of about 470 liters. This is huge. Again, on the side you have some documentation and some space over here, and on your left you have the medical kit and some more space here, a little more space, as well as spare tire with. And what do we have here? You do have the light at the back, LED. I have no idea what these are for, but yes, they must be doing something related with the seats, as you can see the logo. So yeah, massive boot space. You can have at least 2 to 3 full-size suitcases in here. You don't get the automatic close button here, but yes, good cladding and some roadside assistance. Now, taking a look inside, so this is all leather and 40 seat functioning with suede leather a little bit. And but yes, let's take a look at the door size first. So you get Harman Kardon speakers, 6 speakers, and lock unlock system here, power windows button here, Twitter, some space for the documentation and bottle. So yeah, the seats are adequate, and leg space in this car, the leg space in this car is pretty nice. You have the sunroof. This is what the infotainment system looks like, but we'll come back to that later. On here you have 2 USB ports with automatic climate control, 2 AC vents. You have a netted area, armrest with 2 cup holders, 2 reading lights, and they should have given panoramic sunroof here as well, but yes, you get that as of today. Grab handles. All in all, guys, at the back you are going to enjoy, because the thigh support, everything is pretty nice here. You have the ISOFIX child mounts as well. So let's take a look at the front. Before we enter the car, let me show you the key, but you don't really need to have the key fob with you 24/7. But so this key fob is from the last year version only. So you get the lock and unlock here, you can operate the boot here, you get the card key as well, and you can as well as operate it from your cell phone as well. So as we move inside, so on the door you get lock and unlock with 2 memory seats, power window buttons and ORVM buttons. You can open the boot trunk from here itself, some bottle space, some space for the documentation. You get the tweeters and speakers from Harman Kardon. But as we move inside, so this is again M Performance seats with M Performance badging and everything. The seats are really impressive and comfortable. So these are basically cup seats, but in a softer manner. You can have the thigh support increased as well. On here you have electronic seat adjustments in 6 ways on passenger as well as on the driver. But on here you have the headlight system. Above there you have an AC vent in brass aluminium finish. So as we move inside, so guys, this is the steering of M340i. You have the paddle shifters, and on your left you have the resume button, the cancel. You can have the cruise control here as well, big BMW logo. On your right you have the volume controls, as well as you can take and reject the call. You can operate the infotainment system and your voice command. On your left you have your wiper adjustments, and on your right you have your headlight adjustments. Taking a look at the infotainment screen, this is really huge and in a single panel screen. But yes, you get 2 screens. This is 14.4 inches and this is 12.9 inches. But moving ahead, you have the AC controls over here and AC vents here. Again, this finish is in brass aluminium. Above here you have carbon fiber touches all the way on your left AC vent. On your center you get cup holders with a carbon fiber cover. So as you open, you have 12-volt charging with 2 cup holders, and as well as USB charger with a wireless charger, if you guys can see. Moving ahead, you have all the operations for the car here. You have the round dial for the infotainment system. You can have your handwriting written over here as well, and it can trace your handwriting. So you have the infotainment options as well. So you can have the home button, map, media, navigation, and your cell phone, telephone operations here. You can go back and options here. Again, you can touch it and press it down to select the options. So this is for the traction control. This is for the cameras, your start stop engine. Now these are your driving modes, the sports, comfort, and eco pro. And here you have the hill hold, your parking. So this car also comes with ABD and EBS, even the EP electronic slip differentials, as well as your brake assist as well. Below here you have the brake, the accelerator, and the dead pedal. But before we take a look here, let's check out the infotainment system. So as we go at the media, let's go home. So yeah, so you have the vehicle status, your climate control, driver settings. You can set your interior lights in 6 ways. System, the sound is 6. You get 6 speakers of Harman and Kardon, Apple and Android. You have the navigation, all the apps that you want. So you get BMW ID. You can have your personal BMW ID, your radio, telephone, navigation. You can have the weather report live. You can have the live vehicle status, system settings, basic date and time, language, volume control, units, sounds, touchpad, pop-ups. You can have the mobile device, okay, notifications, getting started, remote software upgrade, valet parking mode. So what's active valet parking mode to protect your personal data. Okay, you can set your pin as well. So let's go back. What else? Interior lights. You can set the brightness. You have to press the dial downwards to select the options. Dynamic lights. So guys, moreover, you can operate everything, and even this is a touch screen, so you're not going to have any issues reaching it. The hand placement, the vision for this 14.9-inch infotainment system is right in front of your eyes. You're not going to get distracted anywhere if you have to operate. But yes, the AC controls should have been in the button form, but you have to touch to operate the AC systems. On your left, you have the dash. So this is an air-cooled dash again, but yeah, you get good amount of space here as well. Carbon fiber cladding here. A massive speaker at the center. So on the center, on the above, you have the voice command sensor here. As you open this, you have the light again. You have the lights, some of the center light here. You can operate your sunroof from here as well. As you press this, you have the moon roof over here. So first you're going to open the cover, and the second you're going to open the sunroof. So as you push forward, it is going to close automatically, but you have to hold the key. The SOS option, and on your left again you have the voice command sensor, vanity mirror with light. So guys, let's check out the engine. But to open this hood, you have to press this twice. First you're going to unlock the boot, but now the lock, the second. But here you have the brake and the accelerator, the dead paddle over here. Nice insulation over here. You have the hood with hydraulics. Now this is M Performance BMW M340i engine. This is a V6 engine. Now the same engine is used with the X3 and X4, even the Z4, and even the Toyota Supra. So this engine performance, as we go about, now this produces 370 horsepower at 5,500 RPM, and the maximum torque of about 500 Newton meter at 1900 RPM. The engine looks really massive and impressive. Now here you have the washer fluids here, good insulation. You have the wiper fluid here, the air intake here as well. This is a mild hybrid, so you can see the purple wiring. So this is basically for the mild hybrid. So this is going to give you an impressive range of about 730 kilometers with a tank capacity of 59. So guys, thank you so much coming back to the channel, and this was an M340i from BMW. Even though this is an Indian manufactured, this is the fastest sedan in its segment, and again the 7th generation. 0 to 100 in 4.4 seconds. I think these are impressive numbers if we talk about the M performance. So guys, do let me know, share it with your friends, and join the family. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.